Hello Cancer, welcome to your weekly general reading for the week of August 2nd through August 8th, 2021. I went ahead and pulled the cards already so I could meditate on them a little bit, trying something new here. So let's go ahead and get started. So for Monday, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, clarified by the Page of Swords reversed. So the Queen of Pentacles, sometimes I get that she tends to be a little sad, but I think that comes from an energy of being very caring, nurturing, and beneficial to others, right? And sometimes she can forget about herself. But regardless, this is a great energy because this is someone that has it all. They're the total package. The Queen of Pentacles plays many roles to keep family happy and business ventures or people at work happy. Very down to earth. Just helps out, a great mentor. Financially helps you out. It's just she's just very beneficial. She can very much help a lot of people, very resourceful. Not sure if she receives the same. I think that's why she kind of looks a little sad sometimes to me, the Queen of Pentacles, but for sure has so much value and so much to bring to the table. She does it all, and she's clarified by the Page of Swords, like I said, reverse. So the Page of Swords reverse is a nasty energy. I don't like the page or pages at all, but especially reverse. And the Page of reverse sometimes can signify of a very manipulative or deceptive type of energy person here. They're just trouble. They're trouble. They lack empathy. So if this is a relationship, somebody here could lack empathy and not very sensitive here. No directness. Not very practical with money for others of you. It's just very immature. It likes to start trouble. It likes to start drama. It likes to instigate. So this could be someone doing this to you, or this could be you coming out of this energy. But I feel that you need to be careful who you help, because someone around here is taking advantage of that, or is trying to profit off that, or like they're trying to take advantage here in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so I don't think this is you. I mean, it could be, of course, but I think this is mostly somebody around you, or this was somebody that you were in the past. But I really think that this is somebody around you for the most of you here. So be careful who you lend money to, your time, your effort. Someone's not appreciative of it and could be taking advantage. So, and also, if this is money matters, just be careful where you invest in, because there's some fine print that we could be overlooking, trickery, not seeing all of the truth, all the information up front if we're investing in something or starting a job. Something seems too good to be true. Really take your time on that, because there's probably some truth missing here. That's for Monday. For Tuesday, we have the Sun in reverse, clarified by the Nine of Cups. Okay, so the Sun in reverse, the Sun regardless is a very beautiful card. Even if it's reversed, it still signifies really good energy. The difference is that we tend to let some of the clouds block that sun. Okay, so there's a little bit of blockage here. It's like not necessarily seeing all the positives, right? It's like everything's good, but if only, like there's a but to it, right? So things are going well, but I feel like something is missing, and you would just like that finishing piece, like for things to be slightly better. So it's not that things are horrible, it's just there's slightly some thing that could just be a little bit better for you, and you could be wishing, manifesting on that with the Nine of Cups here in the upright, which is the wish card. So you could be wishing, hoping, manifesting, just trying your best to find that self-satisfaction. You're trying to achieve something here, whether it's financial state or not, whatever it may be. You're really hoping that you get it so that your happiness can reach at its high potential. For midweek here on Wednesday, we have the Five of Pentacles in the upright, rooted down by the Two of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles talks about some type of loss. This could be a job loss. This could be financial loss. Excuse my dog in the background. Sorry about that, but yeah, so this could be some type of loss. Sometimes it's feeling alone or being left out in the cold. But for sure it's like a sense of hardship, maybe insecurity, maybe you've been ill, or someone around you, again feeling alone. If you're single, maybe you feel like you have no hope in love, like you can't find the one, or nothing is appealing to you out there. Nobody has the stability and effort and time into a relationship that you wish they had. For others, again, maybe just money could be a little bit tight, so be careful with that. I feel this goes back to the Queen of Pentacles with that Page of Swords, right? Because that Page of Swords could maybe take more money, or I don't know, there's some trickery. Maybe you could be feeling that on Wednesday. It could be two different energies, but I don't know why I feel like it might relate to that. So just be a little cautious with money matters this week, because there's more energy towards a loss than a gain. Again, it's not the end all be all, but you know, just a little bit of caution here is good to know when it comes down to that, so you have a choice. Okay, cards are just kind of bringing awareness, nothing to be afraid of here. So it's clarified by the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So the Two of Pentacles in reverse is struggling to have balance here. You're juggling too much. Okay, maybe you're not paying attention to your partner. Your partner could be feeling neglected if we're talking about relationships here, because you're having a hard time balancing your life, work, them, whatever it is, children, whatever it may be, right? Somebody here could be feeling neglected, having just a bad time trying to keep things balanced, everybody satisfied, everything on good standing. And it happens, you know, we're human, can't be perfect and everything be perfect all the time. So Two of Pentacles is just definitely juggling too much, just too much for your capacity, too many tasks at work, too many projects, right? It's like too much going on can be bringing you stress here, and feeling like you might not get that bonus, or like, I can't do this job, I don't like it, or it's too much, or whatever, you know. It could be that for others of you. Plays out very different for everyone, but definitely a little warning there when it comes down to money matters. For Thursday, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, clarified by that Six of Pentacles in the upright. So Nine of Swords, I do like to see reverse, because it's like releasing fear. Okay, you're seeing things for what they are, you're getting off this Nightmare on Elm Street type of energy. Okay, you things have been keeping you up at night, or just stressed, just some anxiety, things are on your mind, you know. And so you're coming out of that, you're clearing the way, you're coming out of that funk, which is good. I do like to see that. You could be talking about your fears, ready to face them, right? You could be talking about it with your partner, with a coworker, or just facing them on your own, but you're ready to tackle it, you're ready to get over whatever it is that you've been stressed about as of lately. And so you know, maybe you could be talking to a boss if you've been stressed at work, but definitely releasing stress in whatever way it is. It's going to play out different for everybody, but I feel like you're going to be communicating that, whether that's with someone else or within yourself, but we're going to be tackling that and coming out of that. And that is rooted down by the Six of Pentacles, and that's because you probably were getting this because you were oversharing, but I feel for the most part, for most of you, it's just you've been receiving. I feel like you guys have been receiving help. I feel like you guys have been receiving rapport, because, you know, this is like my fair card, right? Giving and receiving. Someone might be receiving more than the other, but it's just more of like what your turn's coming, okay? Because it's in the upright. When it's reversed, I would say definitely, you know, very unfair type of energy, but it's in the upright, so just, you know, things take time or whatnot. So I feel like somebody here is like, you know, trying to help you, or maybe they don't know that you need help, and you speak upon that, and you're like, oh, they're like, oh, you need help, or here, why didn't you say so, or like, oh, my bad, you know. So definitely speak up if you need help. I think it's going to really benefit you this week. I know Cancers tend to not want to ask for help, they want people to mind read them sometimes, but it's really beneficial if you speak up. You are strong when you do that, trust me. So, you know, don't think that being vulnerable is a bad thing. It's actually the strongest thing that you can ever do, and that's why very few people can do that, and so many people run from it and want to you know, hide behind their ego. So not the week for that, right? So not ever, but definitely not this week. So definitely receive help If you can help, help, but don't overdo it. And if it's being offered to you, definitely welcome it, because you send a message to the universe saying, "Oh, okay, you're okay with receiving help. Here, let me send you more your way." And so you definitely want to say more yes than no, especially this week. For Friday, we have the Nine of Wands in the upright, clarified by the High Priestess in reverse. So the Nine of Wands is like somebody that's been through the ringer, okay? He's been through trials and tribulations here. He's hurt, he's wounded, but he is standing still, okay? And so what that tells me is like, you know, even though they have undergone trials, there's still hope. Even though they're not really trusting things, you know, they're still in a way trying to find hope, and they're still in a way ready for a next challenge. Could be pausing to take a little bit of a break, kind of embracing themselves, but still gonna go through it. They don't care, they're not gonna back down. Just give them a second to breathe. So there goes that. So for now, it is being clarified by the High Priestess in reverse, and the High Priestess in reverse can talk about and you know, someone here is not listening to their intuition, and you know, you just need to meditate a little bit, because you got to be careful around this time to make sure that you're being honest with yourself, and the people around you are being honest. You know, not you might not have all the information if it comes down to work matters or finance. Again, pay attention to the details, but I feel that for the most part, this is you just kind of not listening to yourself, right? And then you got beat up, right? And you're like, oh wow, what the hell was that all about? Hold on, give me a second, I'm not sure if I want to do this. Side-eyeing it, but still thinking about going through it, just kind of again having a moment. So I really do feel that this is coming from before not listening to your intuition and kind of learning the lesson here. For Saturday, I can't fit it in the screen, but here they are for the weekend cards here. We have the Seven of Swords in the upright for Saturday, rooted down by the Four of Swords reverse, and then Sunday we have the Three of Swords in the upright, rooted down by the King of Pentacles in reverse. So you know, the Seven of Swords is definitely another deceitful card here. It's like being sneaky, okay? You don't have to necessarily be deceitful, although that is part of it. However, the other part is just being sneaky, being silent. The problem here is that he has 5 swords on him and he's missing 2. He left 2 behind. So usually if somebody is being sneaky here, they will get caught, in my opinion, at least. So I feel that strongly that this person usually does get caught. Usually I'll see it come up in reversal at some point down the line, and that is because they got 2 swords that they couldn't get away with. They forgot something, they couldn't fit it all you know, within their plans in their hand here. And so somebody else is going to retrieve that or going to notice that, you know. So it's like sneaky behavior, but that always comes to light. So maybe somebody here is trying to be silent. If you're trying to be silent or trying to surprise someone, I'd be careful. You might be missing out on some details here that somebody else can you know, catch up on. But if this is someone around you, I feel that they will get caught. And this is clarified by, this is also escaping. Okay, sorry, going back to the Seven of Swords. It's like somebody here could be trying to escape something, not wanting to face the issues. Maybe some, but don't want to face the others, and they're trying to like run from it. But anyways, going to the Four Swords, clarifying that reversed. So the Four Swords in reverse can talk about either not getting rest. For a few of you, I'm getting that. But for the most part, for the most of you, is receiving that rest and ready to go back to work, ready to get back to business, ready to tackle something. And so I think you want to tackle something in a very quiet demeanor. If this is not you, this is someone around you that is coming back and you don't know. So if somebody's out of town, they could be coming back. It's like you could be surprised by somebody you know, leaving trails of their return here. Like you all of a sudden bump into them, like, oh, I didn't know you were here, oh, I didn't know you did this, or oh, you know what I'm saying. It's like somebody here took a break and returns in a way where you didn't really see it coming. Again, this could be you or somebody else. And then for Sunday, we have the Three of Swords and the upright, rooted down by the King of Swords reverse. So the Three of Swords, yes, when it comes to love, it does mean disappointment, heartbreak matters, betrayal, but it could also mean this for career, friendships, right? A neighbor could have been dishonest. It could play out in many different ways, but somebody here disappoints you, hurts you. It's like you feel like, wow, I really can't trust anybody. Kind of reminds me of that Nine of Wands feeling for that came up on Friday for you. And I feel like, you know, you're hurt here for sure. I feel that it's also tied to that Seven of Swords from the day before. Okay, kind of this whole week is giving me a warning for you in regards to the people around you. Okay, so just be cautious with that. I feel like you come with good intentions. Can't really speak about the same energy about your surroundings this week. Okay, so again, the Three of Swords is clarifying. I mean, the King of Pentacles reverse is clarifying that Three of Swords. And the King of Pentacles talks about somebody that's very stubborn. Stubborn where it's not healthy. Very fixated on something, which means this person is not open-minded, okay? It's okay to be stubborn because I feel like that's being persistent and achieving goals. Some people give up too easily, but some people are too stubborn where that's also bad, right? And so this person is a bit too stubborn and obsessed with something, okay? Possibly wealth, money, finance. He could be greedy, selfish, right? He could be a gambler, or he could be suffering some type of financial loss. So maybe, again, I think this is financial loss, being that the sun is in your second house. There's a lot of stability, finance, money, career, new job, projects that involve time and money here that is honestly being said over and over again in your reading. And I feel like this is very much associated more to work, money than what it is relationships, but of course it could play out either or both. So just be cautious, especially with money matters or a new job or somebody promising you something. Again, I feel like you have what it takes. You have a lot. I feel like you're this Queen of Pentacles, or maybe somebody around you is playing that role of nurturing and caring, but then maybe this is you being deceitful, or someone around you kind of taking advantage of either that queen or the situation, trying to butt into a situation, right, like a third party situation with that Three of Swords. But regardless, just be cautious. It's not a bad week, especially because you have the sun. Even though it's in reverse, again, it means that things are almost perfect, which is also amazing when things are almost perfect. Like, I mean, does perfect even exist, right? So I feel like things are good, but there's just like this little bit of chaos going on here, which I think distracts it. It makes the sun card reverse, right? Maybe because of this financial situation. It's like things are going good, but there's this one thing in the back of your mind that you're just like, oh my god, like I need to tackle this, right? So definitely just be cautious with your finances, work related, just trusting someone that, you know, may seem too good to be true. And, you know, once you do that, you're good. Listen to your intuition, meditate, okay? Take your time with things, and things should play out a whole lot better. So that is what I have for you this week, Cancer. I will see you in a few days with your August read. Until then, bye for now.